What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916 and welcome back to the MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show. As you guys know, we got benched in the last episode. I want to welcome you guys back, though, to another video today. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Didn't upload for the last few days. I was celebrating Memorial Day, had a lot going on, but we are back, so I hope you guys are having a good middle of your week. Hopefully a better middle of your week than Matt Davis is having as he strikes out in the first inning of this game. We are finally getting a start, so not playing off the bench here in Detroit just for one game. At least we get a start. It's been frustrating playing off the bench as much as we have. But, you know, sometimes you just have to put up with it and deal with it. Coming into my next at-bat, though, I do line one to right field, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. I'm going to round first. I'm going to go to second, and right around here, I'm thinking I'm going to go for three. Around second, coming into third, here comes the throw. I'm going to slide. A perfect throw, but I beat it out, and it's going to be a triple here in my second at-bat. So finally, Matt Davis breaking through, making solid contact with the ball. That's something he has not done much this year. His contact is just terrible, but we do get good contact on that one. We crush it into right field, and as you see, I'm going to slide right into third base with a triple. Top of the fourth, 0-2, 2 outs. I'm on third, and, well, I don't score. So we do get the triple, but I don't score. At least we get ourselves a triple. We do lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the sixth. I'm going to get another fly ball. It's a little different in center field because you just got to get used to, like, having the range kind of to your left and to your right a lot more often. But I do make that catch right there. I get another at-bat in the top of the seventh. I swing at the first pitch. Kind of chased one out of the zone there. I'm not sure if that was a strike or not. I'm just going to have a lazy fly ball to right field for an out. So we do go 1 for 3 so far. We'll get no more at-bats in that game. We now head to Pittsburgh, coming off the bench in the top of the 11th. I'm going to line one up the middle. That's going to fall for a base hit. And once again, making solid contact. So 2 for 4 in my last 4 at-bats. That runner, unfortunately, is going to be out coming around third. But it is always nice to come here in Pittsburgh. I end up advancing to second. The bases here are loaded with 2 outs, and the next hitter is going to hit himself a grand slam above the Roberto Clemente wall in right field. I live in Pittsburgh, as you guys know. Well, I kind of live in Pittsburgh. I go to school in Ohio. I'm like back and forth, but I've been to so many Pirates games growing up. We are lucky to have PNC Park, and it's always fun to play around the game. I've never played for the Pirates in a Road to the Show, so maybe that'll be something that I'll try to do. Right now, obviously, I'm hoping the Dodgers will get me back in their starting lineup eventually. As you see, here's where we are in the standings. We're 9-1 in our last 10. Just a game and a half out of the wild card behind the Cardinals and the Pirates. So the Dodgers are on fire right now. We're not going to win a division. We're like 15 games back, but we have a chance to make it to that wild card game. We got to continue playing well, as I'm just going to ground out in this game against the Brewers. That's what's frustrating about coming off the bench. Sometimes I wait a week to come into a game. They don't even have me playing in every series. So you just wait so long, and like, look at that. I waited a whole couple games to have an at-bat, and I get hit by a pitch. I mean, it technically accomplishes something because I get on base, but I get hit in the foot, and like, that's not what I want to be doing in a whole trip to Arizona. But whatever, that's the frustrations coming off the bench. I still don't know why they just won't put me down to AAA, but they have me on the bench. Wow, some big thunder outside. I don't know if you guys heard that in the background, but we got a little thunderstorm rolling in, and there's a little bit of thunder in the background. But either way, Matt Davis is going to fly out right there. And, you know, just taking it one day at a time, just taking it one game at a time, hoping that, you know, I can get some hits together, get my average above 200, and they can put me up in the major leagues. Coming into another game against the Rockies, 3-1 count here. I'm going to get myself a walk. I can't complain about a walk too much because, you know, you are getting on base. That's not a bad thing to have happen. I do advance all the way to second base. Next batter, though, grounds into a double play, so that's going to be all for that game. As you see, we were down 6-0 in that one. I do get to play in another game in this Rockies series. Top of the fifth, I come in. Kind of early to come in as a pinch hitter, but that's what they had me do. And what do? I just pop out. I guess I got jammed by that pitch a little bit. And obviously nothing else that I can do. We'll head to San Francisco for this next series. This is a tough series, and I had to face off against Madison Bumgarner pitching. I do get myself a walk, though, which is kind of nice because, you know, against these tough Giants pitchers, they were locating everything right in the corners of the zone. It was just hard to get anything going against the Giants. They're a good team, and, you know, they're on pace to win at least 100 games, so they could definitely be a World Series contending team. As you see, though, I get a stolen base off of the walk. I'm going to just beat out a perfect throw right there, so a nice job by Matt Davis getting the stolen base. I end up advancing to third, and then with 2 outs, it's going to be another home run. So I score another run, which is good. At least I'm scoring a couple runs off the bench here, being productive a little bit, getting some walks, getting some hits. I'm not playing bad off the bench. My average is, I'd say my average during my time off the bench has probably still only been around 200, but my on-base percentage has been a little better, and my strikeouts have been a little lower. I do get a strikeout right there, swinging and missing at a changeup. Still playing here in San Francisco, though the game ends up tied 3-3. This is still in the same game. The Giants unfortunately tied it and sent it to extra innings. Look at that, they have me playing first base, so I end up getting a force out on a catch at first. I come in the top of the 12th, my third at bat of the game. I got a good pitch to hit, and unfortunately, I'm just going to pop out yet again. So those contact numbers still not good for Matt Davis. Just got to keep working on that contact. It is, of course, very frustrating. Coming in as a pinch hitter again, it looks like we're back in San Francisco, so I'm going to have another at-bat in this series. At least I'm getting some play in. It's unfortunate it has to be against these good Giants pitchers. I swing him as bad at a curveball right there. Not going to lie, guys, at this point, I was starting to get a little tired, and I knew that, you know, I only had a couple more games left in me. We are at the end of the season, though. This is the last series of the year against the Washington Nationals here in D.C., and I'm just going to ground out. So my season average will finish around 182. As you can see, we actually had like 4 series left, but look at that. I did not get another at-bat. We finished the season at 1972, and we make the postseason. We'll be playing the Cardinals in the first round. It is, of course, the wild card game. And what do you know, guys? They're having me start this game. They're having me start this game. I came off the bench. They're having me start this game, and they're letting me play left field, which is my position, which is insane. So I'm actually starting this game, the National League wild card game here at Busch Stadium. 90 and 72 Dodgers versus the 93 and 70 Cardinals. Looks like it's going to be Clayton Kershaw with 16 wins versus Adam Wainwright with 15. Playing back in my normal position. It is nice to be back here in a playoff game too. So I played so bad in the regular season. I'm hoping that I can come through here in the playoffs. I make a nice catch for a fly ball out. And then top of the third inning, my first at-bat pitch right down the middle. I ground it, and unfortunately, it just is a slow grounder right to the second baseman. It feels like an MLB 17 to show. So many of those ones up the middle end up being fielded. When back in MLB 16, you'd get more solid contact off them. I don't know why it feels like that, but I strike out nevertheless in my next at-bat. That's not what you want to see. Steven Piscotty comes in. We're now down 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, so we're going to have to get it together here. 2 outs, 3-2 count, and I'm going to get under a fly ball to right field and make the catch right there. Actually, it was just a 3-2 count. But either way, top of the 7th inning here, I'm going to get a pitch right down the middle, line it to left. This one's back, but it's going to be caught. I just missed a home run right there. Good contact. I'm not having a bad game. I'm swinging at pretty good pitches, and I'll get another at-bat here. 3-1, 2 runners on base, having to face a lefty. Can I do something in this at-bat? Can I pull through? First pitch is going to be swung on line up the middle for a base hit, and the runner's going to come around third. I don't know why he did that, and he's going to be out by a mile, and that's going to be the inning. So the bases could have been loaded. The base runner makes a huge mistake. We're down 3-1. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, see if we can hold the Cardinals off. Can we come back in the 9th? The answer is no. We lose the game, and that's going to be it for our season, guys. Pretty disappointing. The Cleveland Indians ended up going on to win the World Series. In the next episode, we'll do the offseason and start the 2018 spring training. Hopefully, we can get ourselves back in the starting lineup for the Dodgers. That was a quick ending to the season. I didn't see it coming either. But for now, guys, we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck, 9916. Peace.